a back escape video. So you usually want to guard the choking hand, and normally you want to go to the side he has the underhook on, right? So what I do is if I'm in this position like EDI overtime, doesn't matter. I'm always trying to go that way, right? So I angle my feet, and I gotta get my head past his head. Normally he wants his head like right? So I'm trying to get my head like, even if it's here, my feet angle, and I push off, and I'm trying to get my head to the mat. Once my head's on the mat, not my shoulders, my head. If my shoulders are on the mat, look my shoulders on the mat. He can still pick me up as my head's off the mat. If my head's on the mat, I concentrate all my weight on my head, he can't pick me up. If I'm like this, he'll put me to that other side, the choking side. All right? So I put all my weight on my head, not my shoulders. And then I start moving up. Then once I'm here, I start clearing the feet. All right? Now it's a battle what he wants to do. He's usually going to try to come up and mount, right? Sometimes I can grab the foot. Sometimes I just get half guard here. Sometimes I elevate him. But it's just about escaping mount, or back right now. So once you're here, it's over. You can't choke me. All right, so let's go back. Just one more time. All right. I guard the choking hand, right? I move my feet, and I look to dip my head below his head. And I drive off my feet. Look, I change the angle even more. And I look to drive. Once my head touches the mat, it's over. You really can't hold it. Now I look to clear the feet off my hips, right? Once my head touches the mat, now it's just a scramble who gets on top. Normally he's gonna get on top, right? Two more details. So another thing I do, if the guy's really got me trapped, right? And I can get here, and I'll have to start working it, but I don't let him take this hand out. So I actually, it's another reason I follow this side. I put my elbow in, so now it's harder for him to take that out, because it's harder for him to choke me with one arm, right? He can do it, but it's possible, but it's gonna be really hard. He needs this arm. So usually I'll trap it with my elbow. And the higher I get, even from here, even from here, if I start pressing like this, my shoulders are up here, he has less leverage to choke me. If I'm low, like down here, he has more leverage to choke me. So I want my shoulders, so all this leads to the same thing. I trap, I'm here, I'm trying to get my head, sneak my head here, boom, and get my shoulders high, put my head on the mat. All right guys, so option 2, sometimes, get your head if you need it. Sometimes the guy just has his head so tight, right? You can't, when I go here, I can't get my head out, right? So then I start moving my hips. I escape my hips. It's not as good of an option because there's ways he can repummel as long as he keeps his head here, right? Just hold, like you normally would. If he goes to choke me like he was trying, I'll get out, regardless, right? So, but if I'm gonna escape my hips, once this bottom hook is done, this hook doesn't matter as much, right? So I don't even waste my time clearing that first. What I do is let's go back. Right, so he has his head tight. I try to get my head in the mat. I can't get my head in the mat because he has his head tight. Watch, I move. I kind of crowd his hook a little bit with my hip, and then I step over. Right, and then I just try to make my butt hit the mat. Now at this point, it's about getting this elbow in between him and me. Once his elbow's here, there's no real re-pummels he can do. If my elbow's here, he can start to come up on top and then roll back underneath me. Right? So one more time. So again, my hands are his choking hand. I try to go here. I can't get my head to the floor. Watch, I move my hip this way, then I crowd him a little bit. And I pick my leg up. My hips touch the mat. And sometimes my elbow's just in here automatically. But I want it like a wedge, like here. He's not gonna choke me here. If he tries to choke me, I'll be out really easy. See? So I just want this in between me and him. So when he tries to re-pummel, there's really no way he can do it. Alright, so a little thing about back here. If he only has, let me have this hook up. If he doesn't have this hook in and I go this way, it's gonna be really easy to escape. Right? This hook is not that important. So one thing you don't want to be doing, sometimes you see guys do this. They go here and they start doing this. And what does Cody do? He circles his leg over and captures my arm. Right? You don't want to do that. That's like, I would never try to strip this hook first. I would just be trying to strip this